As he enters university, Cha Shi-won, who is very insecure about himself, meets Hyung Da-won, who makes him feel even more insecure. This is a very short drama, but don't be fooled. This drama is not rushed, doesn't feel rushed at all. Like, you see, it's possible to make very little small things without it feeling rushed. Also, for a Korean BL, I think the acting and the production are both pretty good. I was pretty impressed on this side of the production. Plus, and I think it's a real plus, the characters feel very real. The story feels very real. They feel like real people, basically. That's it. Usually when you watch a drama, you don't necessarily think they are not real people or they don't act like real people. You don't necessarily think this way, except if it's really in your face, not realistic. But in this case, I feel like we have in front of us very real characters and a very real story. And so it's nice just to see such a story sometimes. And so, yeah, I really applaud it because it's very well done, especially given how short it is, to give something this consistent, if I can say, and a well-rounded story in the end. Like I said, that doesn't feel rushed. Yeah, really good job. Ultimately, the only little problem I have with this drama is something that is not addressed, but could be in a season 2 because there is going to be a season 2. What did bother me a bit is that we have a character, Cha Shi-won, who is so insecure about himself and really thinks a lot about what people think of him. And so we have the character who does a lot of things to be liked by others, for others to not make rumors about him, for others to not talk about him in any bad way possible. And so with such a character, I couldn't help but wonder how such a person would be able to live their homosexuality, especially in Korea. Because this is something that could very well start rumors. This is very much something that could get people talking about him in a very bad way. And when I mean in a very bad way, it could be a very, very, very bad way. So it's a bit not disturbing, but watching the drama, at some point it felt a bit weird in a sense, because I really couldn't understand how this character would be able to live his own homosexuality because of how highly he thinks of other people's opinion. Maybe it could be addressed in a second season, and honestly, I hope it would, even if it's just a little bit. I don't need something very grand, something explained a lot, but just a little something to mention it at least. This is something that I would enjoy. But if it's not mentioned in a second season, I'm fine with it. I mean, it is something that did bother me a bit, but by the end of the drama, I wasn't really thinking about it anymore. So it's not really a problem. It's just, yeah, something I thought about and thought would be nice to have a little mention of it. Concerning the second season, I don't think it's really necessary. I think the drama is enough in itself and finishes nicely. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the second season in this case, because I enjoyed this drama a lot. Hopefully they don't introduce too much drama, because that's what they tend to do in second seasons. They tend to add a lot more drama than what it was originally in the first season, and so I'm a bit worried about that, I'm not gonna lie, but still I'm waiting for it impatiently. And if I had known before starting Blooming that there was going to be a second season, I would have waited until the second season is out to watch it, but never mind, I didn't check. But yeah, with this, it's actually already everything I have to say. I don't really have anything to comment about on the story in itself. Also, this is pretty short, so there is not necessarily a lot I have to say about this drama. Overall, I really enjoyed it a lot. I spent a good time. It's nice to have Korean dramas that still are able to be a bit above average, if I can say it like that. BLs at least. It's nice to have things like that once in a while. So yeah, I actually really recommend this drama if you haven't watched it. It's very short, it's not going to take you a lot of time, and hopefully you will enjoy it as well if you haven't watched it and decide to do it. If you've watched it, don't hesitate to tell me your own thoughts about it, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, why in both cases. I'm all ears to know, and with this, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!